Can you have a think about what's the same and what's different in each of these calculations? Just have a think. You don't have to work them out. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. What's the same and what's different? Okay. Jasmine, do you want to go first? What did you think about?
Okay, well, I put that they all have some type of 32 and 8. Like, you could have, like, 320, which has, like, 32 in it, like, just as a bigger number. And then, like, you have, like, 0.8, which has an 8 in it, just as a decimal.
Good. So. Thank you, Jasmine. Sophia, what did you notice?
I put that the same thing about them is that the digit 8 is always in an equation, and the different thing is that they aren't always in the same column as before. For example, 320 divided by 8, and then it goes to 320 divided by 0.8.
Thank you. What do you mean by column?
Like the digit columns.
Like place value columns?
Place value columns.
Okay, thank you, Sue. John, what did you notice?
The difference are that the numbers are big and small on each question.
Okay.
Very smart. They will always end in a 4 because 32 divided by 8 is 4. So if you add any zeros, because if you add a 0, if you multiply it by 10 or divide it by 10 or add a 0 onto the end, a placeholder, you will get 4, but either it'll be 40 or 0.4, so the number will be bigger or smaller depending when you add the placeholder to.
So are you working out the answer to one and then using what you know to answer the other questions? Or are you working out each question individually? What would you do if you were asked to work out these ones?
Okay, so the top one, you know, which would be 40, because 320 divided by 8 is 40. So if you move on to the next one, which is 320 divided by 80, you just added another 0 onto the 8, so it will be 4, because what the number you're dividing by depends how many times you can share it out. So bigger than the number, less times you can share it out, because there's more things you need to share out in between. So that will help you find out how you need to work the answer.
Would you do the same, girls? Would you use what you knew to work out a different one, or would you work them all out separately?
I would work them all out separately.
Would you? Yeah, that's okay.
I'd use what I know.
You'd use what you know. Okay, thank you.
Likewise, when you got through 32,000 divided by 80, you have more to share out, so it would be 4,000.
Okay.
I think. Because I worked out 8 divided by 32, then I just took a 0 off the end. Because, why not? Because that's how I do it, and it's normally correct, so.
Okay. Thank you. Did you want to say anything more about these ones?
There's also like a really easy way to solve the first one.
Okay.
Because if you take the 0 off 320, you know that 8 goes into 32 4 times, and then you just have to add on an extra, times it by 10 to make it 40, because it's 320, not 32.